Authority. We're live in Abuja. I'm Ayodeji Makinde. Been able to get into the studio here. Senator Ita Enang is a former advisor, special advisor to former President Muhammadu Buhari on National Assembly matters, and also a legislative consultant. You're welcome to the studio of Nigerian Television Authority.
Thank you very much.
We just saw the president make that broadcast, and let's take a look at what's the key point of the president's discussion. So many things were raised concerning the build-up to this day and this declaration, with the president stating Section 305, Paragraph 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended to evoke a state of emergency. Did many people anticipate this coming?
No good and responsible president, in the words of President Tinubu, will sit and watch this happen for too long. And I'm sure, and I want to say that His Excellency Mr. President had watched it happen long enough, not too long. And he had given the parties by themselves opportunity to reconcile. He had given the leaders opportunity to reconcile them. He had taken steps himself, and the parties never realized that a day like this will come. So I appreciate what His Excellency Mr. President has done. I support it, and all reasonable men should support it. All members of the National Assembly will support this. Why? I don't speak for them. I've finished my term. But these are the preliminary, the basic conditions that the legislature takes into account when there is a breakdown of law and order, when there is breakdown of governance, when there is when the situation has broken down irretrievably, that a president would declare a state of emergency as he has done. President Obasanjo had done it. I think in Zamfara and in one or two other states
was
like that.
As well.
Yes, and it was like this. But I know I won't go too far. But I want to thank Mr. President for this action, particularly because governors, and I repeat, governors for the third time, behave as if they are sole administrators. Governors behave as if they are the government. In fact, that the legislators are simply passers-by. And I want to urge Mr. President, please, after this, look at there are several other states that have not allowed the legislature in their state to function, that treat their legislature as a parastatal, that treat them lower than their commissioners for rural development. You know, they treat legislators and legislature lower than the legislature. They just make sure they give the speaker cars and siren to blow, but the power resides in him. We've done a lot of amendments to the Constitution to allow for the independence of the legislature. The governors have not allowed. They will say my court. They will say my House of Assembly. They won't release the monies to them. They will want to buy cars. They will want to buy the cars for them. They will want to even pay their aides. They want to appoint the clerks of the House of Assembly. They won't want even to appoint the chairman and members of the House of Assembly Service Commission, which is supposed to be appointed by the national